Hello guys, myself Dilip Kumar, and today I'll be showing you how to deploy TaskZen, a full stack productivity app using Docker Hub Images and Docker Compose. Since it is a full stack application, it needs a front end and a back end. So what I have done is that I have made a separate image for the back end and separate image for the front end. So we'll be pulling these pre-built images from Docker Hub and make a container out of it and run our application. So before we pull the pre-built images, we must make sure that we must log in into our Docker account using this command Docker login. So using this, you guys could see I've already added my credential here, so it'll just verify it'll just authenticate me. So once it authenticates, I'll just pull my front-end image using this part Docker pull my Docker account username and the respective repository, which is nothing but the front end. Now, similarly, let us pull the backend part too using this command docker pull my user Docker hub username and the backend repository name. So after it is downloaded, let us verify whether both of my images are downloaded or not using this command called docker images. So you guys could see my front end and backend has been downloaded. Now there are like two ways to run this. The one way is using Compose, another one is without using Compose. So when you use Compose, what happens is that you will be running both the front end and the back end simultaneously. When you don't use Compose, you will be you'll be like making a separate container first for the back end and then for the front end. But when you use when you use Compose, you'll be doing that task simultaneously. So for that, you'll be needing a .yml file. So in this file, we have something called version, nothing but my project version. Then we have two services. One is the front end service, another one is the back end service. As you guys could see, my backend has something called an image. Using that image, it makes a container called TaskZen backend. We'll put that image in that container, and we have something. Then it runs on port 8000. Now let us look at the front-end service. Similarly, it has an image, TaskZen front-end, which is nothing but the image that I showed you before, and it puts that image in the container name TaskZen front-end, and it runs on port 5173, and it depends on my backend. As you guys know, full stack application needs front-end and backend, right? So that's how it works. To run this compose file, we have some so we have some of command called docker compose, nothing but docker compose my file name, and I'll build it. So you guys could see my container has been started. So to verify that, let us go to docker desktop. As you guys could see that both of my containers are running up and running. So now let us open our application. Since I already have my user ID, so I'll just sign in. So yeah, I already have my credentials, so I'll just sign in. So this is nothing but a productivity app where you can add tasks and schedule your daily time, all your tasks and respective things, and you could analyze that too. So let us add the task cloud computing and DA. Let us assume we need 60 minutes to complete it. And to complete the task description is to take a video demo before 12 p.m. And the priority is very critical, and I'm in a very high mood. I mean high in mood in the sense high energetic mood, and the deadline is today. Now I'll add this task. As you guys could see that my task has been added in the to do part, and I have my max part in the in progress. So once when I press the start part, what happens is that I need 60 minutes to complete my task. I could use a Pomodoro timer to take breaks, respective breaks that I need. So let us assume I need a break of five. So it'll be having like it takes five breaks for 1 hour. So that's how it works. So once I complete it, I'll just press complete. It'll go under done part. I will also restart it. And also let's just start. Let's do the same here. Now, if you go to the daily schedule, if you upload your free time here, what it does is that it'll try to allot the task in the respective free time. Now, let us use the auto schedule part here. You guys could see two tasks has been allotted here. The first one, the high priority since it is critical, and second one with the medium priority. So sorry, let us go to the front end part. Sorry. So as you guys could see here, this is my front end application. So I'll just log out and log in once again. So this is my front end application. So once you sign in, you guys could see I could, as I told you before, I could add my task and I could control it. When I start this task, it just says it needs 60 minutes. So I need 60 minutes to complete this task, and I can use Pomodoro timer as I told you before. So that's how it works. And using a tell you schedule, I could schedule my task here. You guys could see I have scheduled two tasks in my free time. And using the analytics task, I could just calculate my completion rate. Like I have completed zero of two tasks, I have my daily streak, my total time, and my in progress, like how much tasks are in progress. And this is nothing but periodic distribution, as you guys could see. And this is the weekly completion trend. This is the heat map. And you guys could see one task is in progress, one task is in to do. And that's how it works. And oh, you guys could see my this what this part is that what this part does is that it will try to put the critical part first and the medium part second as per the respective order. You guys could see my progress is 50% since I have two tasks to complete. So that's it about my project. And so to close this project, to close that container, we have something called Docker build down. So using that, we could close our project using this command. One second. Yeah. So you guys could see that my all of my containers have been stopped. So that's how you start, run, and stop a application which has front end and back end that you will be using Compose to run it. So I hope you guys understood it. Thank you.